NKTelco Sports presented by Grand Lake Health. We are here at Harmon Field to bring you high school football regional semifinal action where the Anna Rockets take on the Fairview Apaches. Tonight's game brought to you by the following sponsors: American Trim, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Plygem, Precision Strip, Schwieterman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Cy Schwieterman, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, Wayne Trail, Cargill, Wagner's IGA, SecureCom, St. Henry Bank, The Spot, and St. Mary's Foundry. Welcome to Harmon Field in Wapakoneta. Dave Helmstetter alongside me, AJ Lisi, for high school football in the semifinal round. We've got Anna and Fairview on a cold and chilly night in Wapakoneta. First play is a pass play. It is completed by the Apaches of Fairview. Let's take a look at our keys to the game tonight, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. First for the Anna Rockets.
Well, Fairview's very high-octane powered offense. They love the pass, and they just completed a 27-yard pass to start the game right now. So they're going to have to defend the pass. Also, they're going to have to play their top offense. They're really very high-powered also, so Anna's got to play that type of offense.
And the keys to the game for the Fairview Apaches.
And for Fairview, they got to play disciplined defense. I mean, Riley Holzkamp, Player of the Year in the MAC, runs the ball very well for over 1,500 yards this year. Plus, you got a dual threat in Bixler, the quarterback. He's rushed for 1,000 yards and also passed for 1,000 yards. So they're going to have to be disciplined on defense. Turnover ratio is going to be a key. Anna is plus 16 this year on turnover ratio, so it's going to be key for them to keep that going.
Fairview with the football. It's second down there near midfield, and the pass completed to Caleb Frank. 11:47 to go, opening quarter. Fairview on the move and through the air, and that's one of the things, AJ, that as we looked at this game, the Fairview passing attack is very, very strong.
Yeah, I mean, they got 4 receivers I saw that have caught passes for over 500 yards this year, and Poulter, who's thrown for 2,700 yards this year. So they got a lot of yards through the air, and that's what's made them successful this year.
Third down in a short yardage situation. In fact, the officials are going to huddle up, and they may measure this one the long way across the field and give us a chance. And the quarterback, you mentioned him, Cade Poulter, has had some phenomenal success this season.
Oh, I mean, he's thrown for 32 touchdowns this year. Like I said, he's got 4 receivers that's caught for over 500 yards. I mean, there's not a better quarterback in this area that can be compared to Poulter.
And Fairview, a good assessment. They've got a solid team speed, but they don't have anyone with elite speed. But boy, do they have a crew of receivers.
Yes, they do. And even the running back, I mean, you can't forget about Timbrook back there in the backfield. He's rushed for 500 yards also, so you got to watch for him running the ball.
Fairview likes to throw it, and it'll be interesting here as they pick up a first down as they move into Anna territory. 11:47 to go in the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Poulter's going to keep it right up the middle. He's got running room. He's to the 20. And Fairview in the black and gold are on the move here in the first opening possession for the Apaches. And one thing, when you look at the numbers from last week and the Rockets' big win over Minster, the Wildcats did put some numbers from a passing perspective on the scoreboard, in the stat sheet that is, for against the Rockets.
Well, I mean, the Rockets, I mean, they got a stingy defense. They're only giving up 12 points a game. and 240 yards total yards for the game too.
Poulter connects with Doug Rakes, and that's a touchdown, 21-yard touchdown pass. So the Fairview Apaches, it doesn't take long. It's only 11:09 left on the clock, so less than a minute they score.
Now it took them 6 plays right there. Took them 6 plays to put it in the end zone. It was pretty quick.
So the Apaches go up 6-0 very quickly on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Caleb Frank will be on to try the extra point.
All these guys out there, and they just cross all over the place.
See the extra point coming up for Fairview. Kick is up.
In the Grand Lake Health System, great health care.
Fairview will jump out to a 7-0 lead with 11:09 to go here in the opening quarter of football. We'll return right after this.
In the Grand Lake Health System, great health care is about creating a personalized experience. We're here for you at every stage of your life, to care for you with compassion and courtesy, to support you with an honest approach that values communication and actively seeks your collaboration, to treat you in a safe, welcoming environment where quality and service always come first, to create truly grand experiences. For more, visit grandlakehealth.org/grandexperience.
Frank will kick it off in 51 seconds. The Apaches move quickly down the field.
Yeah, it was pretty surprising. Looking at Anna's stats for the year, they were number 1 in the MAC and giving up passing yards as far as 102 per game. And they gave up 70 in that first drive for Fairview. So we're going to be in for quite a game here tonight.
That's an amazing stat when you start to think about it just a little bit. Frank will kick it away. It's going to come down at about the 20-yard line. It's going to bounce forward to the 25, and the Rockets will fall on it, so they'll have their first offensive possession of tonight's playoff football game.
Now, it's pretty interesting on that kickoff. You know where they're trying to keep it away from. I think Riley Hellscamp is who they're keeping it away with, and I'll tell you what caught Anna by surprise.
And the ball just died.
Yes, yes.
Didn't bounce crazily away from anybody, and it lands at they'll mark it right at the 25. Hillscamp, he'll try and move it forward as he'll take the handoff from Bixler. And boy, AJ, when you take a look at the numbers that these two guys, the quarterback Bart Bixler and Riley Hillscamp, have compiled this season, they're very impressive.
I think we were looking at the stats, 57 touchdowns between the both of them for the year.
Amazing number. Bixler's in trouble that time. He'll get to about the 30-yard line, maybe a gain of a half a yard or so. So it's going to be a 3rd down and 5, and the football, they'll mark it right at the 30-yard line. So, and one thing, the Rockets last week, they didn't throw the ball a lot, but they were very efficient. And when they did so, Bixler was, I believe, 8 out of 9, which is pretty effective, and hit the big 52-yard touchdown pass to Jeff Richards.
Man, I was looking at it. They had 438 yards rushing last week, so let's see if that's a recipe for success tonight.
Yeah, they had well over 600 yards in total offense. Bixler, he'll go the option to the right side. He'll keep it. He'll get loose football at the 31, and Fairview says they've got it. And in the scramble, they have found the football. Great read by the Fairview defense. Football right at the 32-yard line. So,
boy, they're
Apache's big break.
Yeah, they're catching Anna by surprise right off the bat. Like we said, the important stat was Anna was plus 16 in turnover ratio for the season. So that's a big turnover right now.
3 receivers to the right side. Polder will stand alone in the backfield. 2 to the slot to the left side. He looks to the sidelines. Polder, 6'2", 180-pound senior. He'll go straight back. He looks downfield. He's got run to room. He's going to throw it. Pass incomplete. Football at about the, or would have been at the 20 and inside the 20 as he tried to find his receiver, but it's incomplete. He had room to run too.
Well, and I'll tell you what, he's finding some nice seams in that Anna zone right now. He's kind of pit pocketing right now.
So it stays 2nd down and 10. Like we said, Fairview likes to throw the football, and they line up 2 receivers right, 2 to the left side. Polder in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Here comes the draw. He gets to the 30 and no further as a flag comes down.
Nice job by Anna. They kind of had a spy there on Poulter and kind of stopped him in his tracks right there on that 2nd down run.
Number 69, Will Luthman, in on the stop for the Rockets, and that'll keep it 2nd down and 10. We'll have to find out what the penalty is.
It's going to be a holding on Fairview.
So that's going to push the football back to the Rocket 42. So that'll make it 2nd down and 20. They'll have to get to, well, really almost the 22-yard line for that 1st down.
That's about the average they're getting per pass here in this game. So let's see if Anna's defense can stiffen up here.
Again, Polder, the only back in the backfield out of the shotgun. He'll look to the right side. He'll go down over the middle. Passes caught by Caleb Frank. He's down to around the 25-yard line. That's a nice pickup.
It's going to give him about 3rd and 3 here. So
I think what the alarming fact is that there's a lot of open receivers.
Yeah. I mean, he's picking apart the defense right now. And I mean, Fairview's got a nice game plan going so far.
Seems like there's a lot of open spaces there for the Apaches. They play in the Green Meadows Conference. They lost their first game of the season on a late field goal from Wauseon, or to Wauseon, and they've reeled off 10 straight wins. And looks like the Rockets may jump offside.
Yeah, and that's going to give Fairview another 1st down.
That's just Anna trying to be aggressive too, because they're trying to get into the backfield as quickly as they can and disrupt what's going to happen here when Fairview's got goals.
So that makes it a 1st down, and football's going to rest at the 20-yard line. Ripke to the far right side. Cade Ripke, one of the receivers we talked about in the pregame. Poulter will take the football. He looks that way. Pass is going to be incomplete right at the 15-yard line.
That's the first time I've seen a receiver really covered. And for Anna, that's a big. I think that's a big confidence booster right now for Anna's defense. I mean, this is a big set of downs here for Anna, because this could get ugly in a hurry.
Well, it just makes it that much more difficult on offense if you're down by 2 scores. You got a lot of time, but nonetheless, Fairview right now threatening football at the Anna 20-yard line. Cade Polder, he'll go straight back, and we've got a whistle and a stop.
That's going to be
a
flag.
Penalty against procedure call against Fairview. So that's going to make it 2nd down and 15. There's 2 receivers to the right side, 2 in tight to the left side. Rockets look like they might be showing some blitz. Polder going for the end zone.
He's got a man and it's knocked away.
Out of bounds as, boy, I tell you, Frank, I believe that was Frank in the end zone. And either Frank or Riggs, a little tough from our vantage point.
Yep, that was Frank.
So that's going to stop the clock with 7:59 to go here in the first quarter, 3rd down and 15.
No, he's Polter's go-to receiver. He's got 49 catches this year from Polter, so that's his go-to receiver.
Polter surveys the situation. In motion to the right side goes Rakes. They'll have 3 receivers over that way. Here comes the pressure. Polder's going to escape, but number 8, Ben Kovacs, I believe, in on the stop. Kovacs with the tackle.
That's a big play for Anna's defense. Got some pressure on. That's the first time I've seen Anna get any pressure on Polter tonight. So that is a huge play for Anna's defense right now.
I think if you let Polder have all the time in the world, you're going to be in a big trouble. You can tell he's an experienced signal caller. Lots of confidence when he's in that pocket.
No, and he's got a lot of weapons to play with. So
7:15.
They're going to call timeout.
Fairview will take the timeout as the play clock counts down. 7:13 to go. Our score: Fairview 7 and 0. We'll be back right after this.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a 3rd-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Wapak, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Back here at Harmon Field in Wapak, it's a 4th down and 18 for Fairview. And they've been able to move the ball through the air with relative ease until the last couple of plays here.
Well, like I said, they've averaged about 20 yards per pass play, so it's 4th and 18. So we'll see what Fairview does here.
Polter, he's got plenty of time going for the end zone. There's Frank, the battle for it. Rockets tip it. Oh. Frank has it. Touchdown, Fairview.
Well, it was tipped around by 2 Anna defenders, and he just was right there and caught the deflection.
Tough break for the Rockets, but great play by Fairview.
Yeah.
And the Apaches go up 13-0 with 7:04 to go. Here comes the extra point by Frank. Second extra point of the quarter coming up for Caleb Frank. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up.
That's good.
And it's good. Our score, 7:04 to go. First quarter of play. Fairview 14 and 0. We'll be back right after this.
Hey, mister. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, Botkins. I'm Brett Gerstner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi, Rishi. I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies
Anna
began
finds
serving the
themselves
people of
down
Ogleys
14
County
to
in
nothing. An
1960.
unusual spot for the Rockets, 10-1 on the season. One of three tri-champions in the Midwest Athletic Conference, and just trying to go back. The lone loss was against Marion Local early in the season.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Marion Local game is the only close game they've been involved in. So we'll see what type of team Anna is. I mean, see, adversity can play a big part of this game.
Frank will kick it away. It's going to bounce at the 15 and go out of bounds. That time it went towards Riley Hills Camp. Football's marked at the 17, but that will change, of course, since it went out of bounds.
Well, that goes against what we were talking about the last kickoff, kicking it away from Riley. Now they kicked it towards him, but kicked it out of bounds.
That puts the football at the 35-yard line, so the Rockets will need to regroup after they find themselves down 2 touchdowns here at Harmon Field in Wapakoneta in the Division 6 regional playoff contest. Bixler is going to keep it. Fairview reads it and makes the stop. So the Apache's doing a great job reading.
Yeah, it looks like they got a spy on Bixler just to watch to see what he does. So Apaches have scouted this Anna team so far so good.
Isaac Leininger will be slapped to the right side. Cameron Stewart will be flanked to the left. Stewart in motion. He'll shift to the other side. Bixler is going to look to throw. Going long. Pass intended for Jeffrey Richards, who had a big catch last week, but this time it's incomplete. Ball, and Richards just a little bit off target there.
Nice ball by Bixler. It just went right through the hands of Richards, and I mean, now they're facing a 3rd and 12.
Region 23, Division 6 play here at Harmon Field, the semifinals. Winner moves on to the regional finals. Little jump pass, Hillscamp. He'll get to the 40, uses that speed. He's across midfield. It's a foot race now. Riley Hillscamp will find the end zone. Touchdown, Anna, with 6:02 to go.
Boy, is that huge for the Anna Rockets.
67 yards for Riley Hillscamp, the MAC Player of the Year on offense. Shows why he was just that with the big play, and boy, that couldn't have come at a better time for the Anna Rockets.
Well, it was a nice setup on the end around. Fake the end around, and you had Riley set up for a screen, and he took it 67 yards.
Zach Ambos will kick the extra point. Bixler on the hold. Good rush, but the kick is up, and it's no good. 6:02 to go. First quarter of play. Our score, Fairview 14, Anna 6. We'll be back right after this.
When Urban Schwieterman purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
6:02 to go, first quarter. Luthman will kick it away for the Rockets, but big play for Anna.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a big confidence booster. Let's see defensively if they can make some stops here and give Anna a chance here to tie things up.
Luthman's kick is away, high and deep. It's going to be fielded at the 5-yard line by the Apaches. On the return is Noah Hagerman, I believe. And he'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 19-yard line. So for the first time, the Rockets have a chance on defense to pin Fairview back a little bit.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing Lucas did an 87-yard kickoff return last week, so I guess Anna's got that out because they're kicking away from Lucas.
Of course, though, Fairview's not at all afraid to throw the football from back here as they're lined up in the shotgun, 3 receivers right, 2 to the left side. Polder's going to throw it long for Frank. It's going to be.
They're going to get him. They're going to get number 1 there for either a hold or a pass interference.
Nolan Emerson on the defense. Looks like it'll be an interference call.
Yeah, he had his hands all over him, so.
So, field position now. It's football goes all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Coverage hasn't been bad. That time of penalty in the last touchdown, they were able to knock it away just up in the air, and Frank was able to pull it down.
Yeah, they made some nice adjustments to cover these guys up.
1st and 10, football to 34. Poulter over the middle. Pass is tipped and incomplete. Emerson almost had a chance at intercepting it. Number 32 on the defense for the Rockets, Justin Richards.
Well, Anna brought the pressure. They had 2 guys blitzing from the ends and kind of put a little pressure on Poulter to throw that quickly.
Make that Brandon Shannon on the defense there on the tip for the Rockets. Poulter, he'll go straight back. There's a little bit of heat on him. Minnick is after him.
Breaks a tackle, eventually brought down there.
And Minnick will make the stop eventually. Malachi Minnick, 6'2", 220-pound senior. Football at the 34, so it's still going to be a 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, he's a nice lineman. He had 4 sacks during the regular season for Anna. But I tell you what, Anna's starting to figure out, you put a little pressure on Poulter, he's going to make some mistakes here.
The world changes, doesn't it? That's the key to this one. I think the Rockets need a little pressure. Poulter going back. He's going long. What an arm. Rockets it out there, but it's going to be incomplete. Pass intended for Doug Rakes, and AJ, I'm not sure why that one didn't work.
Wow, I'll tell you, it just went through his fingertips. He was right behind the defensive backs, and that if he catches that, he's gone.
Not the best night to catch passes, but wow, I'm not sure what happened there. But that puts up a 4th and 10, and Caleb Frank will be back to punt it away for Fairview for the first time here tonight. Good snap. Low line drive kick. It's going to hit at the 42, and it'll roll past Riley Hillscamp and go dead at the 30. And now the Rockets will have the football 1st and 10 with 4:55 to go.
Now, I'm pretty impressed. I wasn't sure what we're going to see out of Fairview. I mean, you know, these MAC teams are always pretty dominant when it comes through the playoffs. But I'll tell you what, Fairview, being the school up north, they're not afraid of taking it to a MAC team.
No, they did well in the playoffs last year, reaching the semifinals a year ago, and, 10 straight wins. That's a good statement right there. Tonight's now the challenge to see how well the Rockets respond to some adversity, as Hillscamp will have it, and he'll move forward to about the 39-yard line, and he'll be near that 1st down. So it's going to be a short yardage situation. Rockets trying to keep that tempo up here as the momentum, they try to get it to swing their way.
Boy, I'll tell you, Holzkamp's a nice running back. He got to that hole real quick and got through that line. So he's a nice running back.
Leininger will line up far right. In the backfield will be Hillscamp. Bixler looks to the sideline for the play call. They're going to huddle back up with 4:37 to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Our score 14-6. Rockets trail Fairview by 8 points. Clock is counting. Play clock at 12 seconds. 2nd down and short, so in a sense a free call as Hillscamp will take it and get the 1st down. He'll gain about 2 yards and pick up the 1st down, and he'll move to the other side of the 40. They'll mark it at the 42, and the Rockets want to line up at the line of scrimmage and keep it moving. 3 receivers right side, 1 to the short side. Leininger, Richards, and Stewart all to the right side. But Hillscamp's right behind Bixler. Here comes the option, the pitch to Hillscamp. Fairview is reading it, and there's going to be a big loss and a nice hit on the play. Caleb Frank, I do believe, in with the hit. There's going to be a loss of, almost a loss of 2 yards, 2nd down and 12. So Rockets not successful on the option that time.
Yeah, he does it on offense, but he also does it on defense. He had a nice season. He had 70 tackles this year for the Fairview defense. So that was a hit he put on Holzkamp.
Rockets looking at a 2nd down and 12. Fairview showing blitz to the left side. Bixler still will keep it. He's in trouble. He'll get to the 40. He'll move upfield toward about the 48-yard line. He'll be out of bounds, so that's going to make it 3rd down and about 4 yards to go for that Rocket first down. And again, line up very quickly. Stewart is to the left side. Bixler, Hillscamp look to the sidelines. Emerson is wide to the left side. Luke Dye, all-league performer, will snap it, and he does, and Hillscamp has the first down, and the Rockets are on the move, and that time they went the other way, AJ.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's a nice combination of speed between Bixler and Holzkamp. I mean, you saw the play before. Bixler got a nice 8-yard gain, and then you got Holzkamp just tossing it out there, and he gets a nice 8-yard gain there, too.
Bixler will keep the football this time as they go the other direction. Perhaps a yard pickup.
That's pretty much no gain.
No gain. We're going to mark it right at the original line of scrimmage, so it's 2nd down and 10. Bixler straight ahead, Hillscamp. He's got a hole, and he drives forward to about the 32. Boy, you can give that credit to the offensive line.
I'll tell you,
we can't see it here, but he got through that at the right time.
And he gets to that hole quick. I mean, it's very deceiving. He is a quick back.
One more time they run it. He'll get to just shy of the 30-yard line. Good time to mention that offensive line when we get a moment. Luke Dye is the center. We mentioned him a couple of times. Short pass to Leininger. He makes the catch at about the 25. We'll see where forward progress. Boy, a generous mark there.
They did.
Football will be at the 23. It's going to be third down and short. Somebody agrees with my generous game. Generous mark. 3rd down, and now they're going to give it to him. First down.
Correction. First down.
Football's at the 23.
Yeah, I think Fairview wanted a replay booth, so they can
I think
check that out.
They sort the chains out, and now it's 1st and 10, and the Rockets are on the move. 14-6 our score, 8-point difference. Fairview with the lead. Bixler, he'll keep it left side. He's at the 20, cuts inside to the 15 and has the first down. Boy, when he fakes inside and then goes back out like that, that's a tough combination when you're trying to close that hole on the defensive side.
He faked me out. I thought Holzkamp had the ball. I totally missed that one.
2nd down and short, and this is just a great situation for the Rockets. There's the first down and more. And there goes Hillscamp. His speed will put him in the end zone. Touchdown with 1:03 to go in the first quarter. Riley Hillscamp using that speed and gets to the outside, made that move inside, then went out and found the end zone.
I'm impressed with Holzkamp. I think I haven't seen a running back in this area this year that is like Holzkamp. He is shifty. He's got speed, and he's a nice running back.
Rockets are going to try and kick the extra point. Ambo's kick is up. Snakes through the uprights. So with 1:03 to go, first quarter, our score, Fairview 14, Anna 13. We'll be back right after this.
Plygem Residential Solutions is part of Cornerstone Building Brands, North America's largest manufacturer of exterior building products, and the success of our company is directly related to the contributions of our employees. We are currently looking for machine operators, maintenance technicians, forklift operators, and more to join our growing team at our facility in Sydney, Ohio. Plygem offers competitive pay, a full benefits package, as well as opportunities for bonus pay and long-term advancement. Become a part of our strong foundation.
Rockets bouncing back, AJ. Down 14-0. Big long drive by Fairview to start the game, capitalizing on a turnover, but the Rockets are back right in this one.
Well, it was key for Anna to get that stop on that defensive stand there. And I think it's given them a little more confidence, and a nice drive by Anna right there, mostly running the ball. And between Holzkamp and Bixler, they're a nice combination.
Kick is going to go into the end zone, so Will Luthman does his job. So that'll make it football at the 20-yard line. So with 1:03 to go and a very long first quarter of play, Fairview will have the football. Cade Poulter in the backfield. He'll look downfield. He's go to the short receiver to Rakes. He'll make the catch and step out of bounds. Five-yard pickup, make it 2nd down and 5, football to 25.
Well, the last series, I'll tell you what, Anna brought a lot of pressure, made Coulter a little uncomfortable back there, and they got a nice 3 and out there last drive. So let's see what Anna can do here in this series.
Play clock at under 10 seconds, and motion Rakes to the right side. 3 receivers now over there. That's the way he'll go, and open, and a catch is made at the 32-yard line. That's Rakes again for the first down.
Well, Rakes is turning into be a big receiver tonight. That's good. I think that's his 5th or 6th catch tonight.
That makes it a first down. That's funny. Rakes went in motion that way. You would have thought the coverage would have went that way, but he's open, and it's a first down for Fairview. Poulter, he's got some pressure on him now. Malachi Minnick will bring him down at about the 27-yard line, 28-yard line. So there's some pressure, and Minnick with the tackle.
He's having a big quarter. That's his 2nd sack of the night right now. So he's coming up big.
Say we're under 10 seconds to go here in the opening quarter of football from Harmon Field here on NKTelco Sports. We hope you're enjoying tonight's game between Anna and Fairview. First quarter is over. Our score, Fairview 14, Anna 13. We'll be back right after this.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at cargill.com.
Fairview with the football. It'll be 2nd down and 16 from their 27-yard line. They jumped out to a 14-0 lead, where Anna Rockets have bounced back to cut the deficit to 1 point. In motion goes Lucas to the left side. Cade Polder looks that way, and he's going downfield. It's going to be incomplete.
That was a nice defensive stand. I mean, it was like playing basketball out there. He used that right hand and knocked that ball out of there.
Great defensive play by the Rockets, and that'll stop the clock at 11:50, 10 seconds into the second quarter, and it's a 3rd down and 16.
Of course, I had to bring in a basketball terminology.
Well, that's okay. It's almost basketball season, and it's basketball season for some people like yourself. Polder, he'll look to the left again. Now he's got some pressure on him. He's in trouble. He's scrambling. He'll move to the left side. He's going to fire a rocket to Caleb Frank on the run. A bullet, and Frank will make the catch.
Wow.
Turned a disastrous play into a nice gain, but it still bring up a big 4th down.
No, I mean, he's still got 14 yards out of that. That's amazing.
What a throw on the run.
It was.
I see they're going to go for it. 4th down and 2. Football at the 41.
Yeah, it could be a pooch.
Yep, pooch kick, line drive, bouncing into open turf and field territory. It's going to roll all the way to the 20, just a shade north of the 20-yard line. So nice little pooch kick by Poulter. Boy, we were talking a little bit ago about the lone loss that Fairview had this season. They lost to a pretty good football team at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, Wasion, they advanced last week, and they play tomorrow night against the Ottawa Glandorf Titans.
So Fairview, that loss, and from what we understand, it was 17-14 and a field goal late in that contest. In the final seconds of it was the deciding factor.
Yeah, and OG, they're a stout team. They got a nice defense, and offensively, Jacob Bolenball at quarterback did a nice job this year.
Hills Camp, he'll go straight ahead, hits that hole and gets it to the 25. That offensive line of Ann, I want to make mention of that. The center is Luke Dye, number 75. The guards, Will Luthman, number 69, and the right guard, number 76, Anthony Billings. At tackle, Dylan Steinke Ellinger is the left tackle, and the right tackle, number 55, Evan Peppelman. Doing a great job as Hillscamp battles forward across the 35 and dives forward to about the 38-yard line. And what a powerful run by Riley Hillscamp.
I mean, you got to take him down because he keeps those legs churning and keeps going. I mean, he's like a little, he's just like a little train there. I mean, he does not stop.
Makes it a first down for the Rockets. Fairview showing like they might want to blitz as Caleb Skinner, one of their top defenders, the middle linebacker, looks like he wants to shoot the gap. Here comes the option. Bixler will keep it. He's got room. He'll get to about the 37-yard line.
That was a nice read by Bixler. He saw the outside linebacker coming in. He faked that to Holzkamp, went right up the middle for a nice gain.
Thank goodness number 47, Luke Timbrook, from Fairview's perspective, was there because Bixler could have had a lot of running room on that play. 2nd down and 6, gain of 4 on the play by Bixler. He'll look to the right side. Nice pass, and it's completed right at the 40-yard line.
up to the 41-yard line for a short third down.
Leininger with the catch. Third down and 2. Football at the 41-yard line.
Well, Fairview's fans want another instant replay on that, so on the spot.
Hillscamp, there's a penalty flag on the play. Somebody jumped, I think, for the Rockets. Unfortunately for the green and white.
Right now, that's a big penalty because Holzkamp got the ball and he was turning for more yards. He had the first down.
They'll put it back at the 36, so the Rockets will do it again. Third down and 7. Need to get to about the 43-yard line for that first down. Let's see what happens. Leininger is on the short side of the field. White side, the Rockets are in tight. Bixler runs that way, and there's the pass completed. Nice play by Jeffrey Richards, number 12, with the catch. He has the first down.
That was a nice out play right there to Richards, and he made a nice catch on that, took a hit, but he got the first down.
Richards will go off the field. He took a pretty hard hit to the turf, but he gets up on his own power, and he'll go off to the sidelines. Emerson will be on the left side. Hillscamp stands at the 40-yard line. Formation really just flipped from the last time. Here comes the option. Oh, he's going to run it. That quickness has Bixler moving across the 45 of Fairview.
Wow. He had pressure coming, and I'll tell you what.
How'd you like to be a defensive lineman looking at that?
Wow.
Those poor defensive linemen had no prayer against that quickness. He made a move and got out of trouble, and the Rockets have a first down. Bixler will keep it. He'll go to the right side. Still on his feet. First down and more. It's a race to the end zone. He's at the 10, and in the end zone goes Bixler.
Corey, you got to call that, buddy.
43 yards and a touchdown.
Wow. I'll tell you what, his speed, it's just, between him and Holzkamp, they're a nice tandem with speed. He got around that end, and there was no chance of anybody catching him.
And the Rockets take the lead after finding themselves trailing 14-0 early in the first quarter. They have bounced back as Ambos will try the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Kick is good, and our score, Anna 20, Fairview 14. We'll be back right after this.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Will Luthman will kick it off for the Rockets. And Fairview finds themselves for the first time trailing by 6 points with 8:35 to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Luthman put it in the end zone the last time. The big offensive lineman booms another good one. It's going to be fielded at the 1-yard line. Here comes the return by Fairview. At the 10, to the 15, at the 20, and Rakes will bring it up to near the 27-yard line. So nice return there by Doug Rakes all the way from the 1-yard line. So 8:27 to go, and
Well,
Fairview will have the football.
Right now, the momentum's going towards Anna right now. They've gotten 2 defensive stops so far in the last 2 series, and they've turned it into points. And right now, Anna's leading the game.
Cade Poulter, number 2, he'll stand at the 21-yard line. He looks to his left side, and pass is complete. Timbrook with the catch. He'll get to about the 31-yard line. Gain of 3, make it 2nd down and 7.
Well, nice coverage by Richards there, and nice fundamental tackle. Didn't get him, got no yards after the catch, so that's a big plus for Anna right now.
3 receivers to the wide side, 1 to the short side. Polder. In the pocket, going long. Pass is completed. And Frank will make the catch. And Fairview's on the move. And that pass just a little bit underthrown, and the receiver able to come back and make the catch, which really just shows you a lot of experience between the quarterback and the receiver.
I'm just amazed how many times so far in this game Fairview's thrown it down the field. I mean, they've gotten
He threw that too.
Yes, he did.
That was a long throw, and it's at the 16-yard line. Big gain for the Apaches, and they're threatening to tie it up. 7:27 to go. Play from the sidelines, signaled in. Polder watching the play clock, short snap. Here comes a short pass, and that's going to be a big gain. Fumbled in the end zone, but they're going to rule it down at the 1-yard line.
Wow.
Well, you saw that football just spring loose into the red and white colored end zone here at Wapakoneta.
Well, Anna, it was kind of like a jailbreak there for Anna. They thought they had it, but it was a nice setup for a screen and got it to the 1-yard line.
Fairview threatening to tie it up. First time they've shown a running type of formation, and Cade Polder will take it in for a touchdown. Polder finds the end zone.
I'll tell you what, Dave, I don't think we're used to this.
Scoring all the time?
Scoring all the time.
That's right. A lot of offense been shown so far here in the first half. We are tied at 20-all on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. 6:42 to go. On a 1-yard run by Poulter now. They'll try to add the extra point. Almost blocked, but the kick is up.
No good.
It is no good. So we are going to remain tie with 6:42 to play. Our score, Fairview 20, Anna 20. We'll be back right after this.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
We are tied at 20-all. Anna and Fairview doing battle in an offensive contest, to say the least. And, you know, a week ago, the Rockets racked up over 600 yards total offense against Minster. In really a pretty amazing performance. Hillscamp had 291 yards rushing. And well, I don't know if he's going to get that many tonight. He's on his way to another good night.
Yes, he is.
This time the kick is a little bit short. Richards will have the return. He's at the 14. He'll move it very nicely up to about the 35-yard line. So the Rockets will have good field position as Jeffrey Richards, a senior, 6'1", 185-pound wide receiver makes the return, and the Rockets will have it at the 35-yard line. May come down to one of these two teams being able to stop each other.
Now, it could come down to what we talked about earlier, Dave, is special teams.
That's correct. Very good point. Both teams here have missed an extra point. Of course, an unusual thing happened. The Rockets had a fumble and a turnover, which, as we alluded to, their turnover ratio this season just very, very good. Murray is on the left side. Here's the handoff. Hillskamp across the 45, dives to the 48. First down Rockets as they'll continue to move the football. There's a penalty marker thrown well after the play, so it'll be interesting to see what the call will be.
That looks like unsportsmanlike conduct on Fairview.
That was well after the play was finished. I'm not sure if it was on the bench or actually on
number one.
Number one
is what they said. So that'd be Franks.
6:29 to go here, but the first half football will go down to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, that's a huge.
That's a big play. Hasn't been very many penalties. And on the sweep to the right side goes Hayden Davies, a 5'8" senior. First run of the night for Hayden, and he'll pick up some nice yardage.
Yeah, Davies looks like he's got some speed too. I'll tell you, they got some shifty and speedy running backs here at Anna. I'm really enjoy seeing these guys play tonight.
Second down and 6, a pickup of 4 yards. In motion here, Bixler will keep it. He'll go straight ahead after the fake. Nice fake. That'll get it down to about the 26-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of 8. That's a first down for the Rockets.
Well, I like what they did there. Bixler followed his fullback, which was Minnick, who had a nice defensive game so far. He followed that block, and Minnick cleared some space for him to get that first down.
Injured Fairview player, and the substitution made, and got a break in the action with 5:39 to play as the Malachi Minnick will go out, and number 22 Hayden Davies will come back in.
I'm kind of surprised. I haven't seen Holzkamp since that first run of the drive come back out yet.
So we've got an injury on the field. We'll take a moment here to remind you that tonight's game brought to you by the following fine sponsors. Grand Lake Health's presentation of high school athletics on NKTelco Sports is being brought to you by American Trim, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Ply Gem, Precision Strip, Schwederman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Fowler's TV, Cy Schwederman, Wilson Health, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, SecureCom, Cargill, The Spot, St. Henry Bank, St. Mary's Foundry, Wagner's IGA, and Wayne Trail. Keys to the game tonight brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Our replays, as always, brought to you by Winners Quality Meats. And on the scoreboard, it's 20-20, and the scoreboard brought to you by First National Bank. Think First. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school football on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Friday, November 15th at 11 p.m. and Sunday, November 17th at 12 p.m. You can also watch the games on demand on the NKTelco Sports Facebook page and at nktelco.com after the teams have completed their tournament run. Clock moving now at 5:20 plus, and we're second down in short yard, or a pickup of about a yard, so make it second down and 9 for the Rockets. Clock at 5 minutes and 10 seconds on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Rockets will send 2 receivers to the left side. Emerson far to the left. Malachi will take the fake inside, but Bixler will go outside, and he's going to find the end zone. 25-yard run for Bixler. Boy, what a fake inside to the fullback. And Bart Bixler, the 5'11", 170-pound senior, puts the Rockets back into the lead at 26-20.
Yeah, he turns that corner so quick. It's tough to tackle somebody that's that fast. Nice run by Bixler.
Going for the extra point, Ambos will try and convert. Bixler will hold. Good snap, kick is up, looks good. And it is good. And a 27, Fairview 20. We'll be back right after this.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
Anna takes the lead by 7 points, 27-20, as Will Luthman will kick it off for the Rockets. Lots of offense here in the first half of play. Winner moves on to the regional finals. And hard to believe at one time it was 14-0. Fairview with the lead. Kick is away. It's going to bounce at the 10, and here comes the return for Fairview. Hagerman will have it, and he'll move it up to about the 17-yard line or so.
Yeah, you mentioned it was 14-0 there to begin the game. That felt like centuries ago. It's been a total different game since then.
Now it's up to the Rockets defense to do something. First and 10. Polder. 3 receivers as the usual to the other side. Short pass, it'll be Riley Lucas with the catch.
Yeah, he'll get about 2 yards, 3 yards maybe on that.
Short gain. This makes it 2nd down and 7, football to 21. Clock moving to 4:20 to play here in the first half of play. Same setup for the Apaches. Receiver to the short side, and that's where he'll go, as Cade Ripke will make the catch. The 6', 165-pound junior does the down and out. And
he'll be about 2 yards short, maybe.
Gets close to that first down. They'll call it looks like about a yard from football be at the 27, so big 3rd down play. Deep in their own territory from the 27-yard line. Good snap. Polder in trouble.
Guess who?
Malachi Minnick.
That's right.
A little hard to see sometimes.
Yeah.
You and I understand that, but.
Boy, he's had a nice defensive game. That's his 3rd sack tonight.
He is putting on an all-league performance here tonight. Will Northwest District performance. So Fairview will need to punt it away, and Frank will do the honors. He'll stand at about the 3-yard line. Good snap. Frank will kick it away. It's going to bounce at the 48
nice
of Anna and take a great roll for Fairview. It's going to go dead at the 41.
That was a nice punt.
Nice punt by Fairview. Was that about a 49-yard punt?
Yeah.
50-yard punt?
I'm pretty close. I'd say it was over 50, but you know, I have to count on my fingers. I'm not that good at counting.
On your toes, too.
Yeah.
Which are still warm, by the way.
That is true.
Football's at the 31-yard line. Say, we're here at Harmon Field in Wapakoneta, home of the Redskins, and always a first-class place to have a playoff football game and to watch it as well. We do a lot of high school games here. Hillscamp will go in motion. He'll go to the right side. He'll take the football and cut up field at the 35, across the 40. He'll have the first down. And
he's so shifty. I mean, kind of like Darren Sproles out there. He just shifts himself around.
He has the first down. The Rockets are on the move now. There's 2:57 on the clock. Football at the 43-yard line. And, you know, much to what happened with Minster a week ago, it's going to come down to the defense and the ability to stop Bixler and Hillscamp for the Rockets. Short side has two receivers. One to the left. There's two in the backfield for the Rockets. Hillscamp, Malachi, what a block. And Hillscamp will stiff arm himself into Fairview territory. They'll mark it at the 45. How about that block? That was like you in your high school days, right?
No, believe me.
It wasn't like me, I can tell you that.
A lot smaller and not the brightest bear in the woods when I was in high school.
Man, what a block.
But
Minnick with the block.
But guess who it was?
Yes.
Mr. Minnick, I'll tell you, he's having a nice game.
Minnick's in that backfield again. Hillscamp will go right side. Guess who he's following?
Oh.
This time he'll cut up and not get much yardage, but
it's a nice stop.
Minnick is 6'2", 220 pounds. Put him in the backfield and he's noticeable.
Oh, yeah.
Second down and 10, but it's a good stop for Fairview. Clock going under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Rockets up to the sideline. Play clock at 9 seconds. Bixler, there's the pitch. Left side, Hillscamp. He'll power his way across the 40-yard line. He'll gain about 6, depending on where they mark it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I mean, the way he gets around that corner, it's tough to stop him.
Third down and about 2 yards to go. Football at the 37. Clock with a minute to go. Bixler, big hole as he cuts back.
Yeah, we're going to have a flag there. I think it's coming back.
Penalty will go against the Rockets. As Bixler had the first down and more, when he cut back, he found some running room.
I'll tell you, I mean, Anna's offensive line does a nice job. I mean, all you got to give is Bixler and Holtzkamp just a slight hole. Doesn't have to be very big because they're so shifty. Boy, do they hit that hole hard and they get some yardage.
Penalty against the Rockets makes it a long yardage situation for third down. Make it third down and 13. Football all the way back to the 48-yard line. Here comes the blitz, but there's a whistle. Rockets with yet another penalty. That'll push it back 5 yards. That'll make it third down and 18. And football is going to go back to 47-yard line.
Boy, Hanover hasn't faced this adversity on offense since the first 2 drives of the game.
Let's see what happens.
Now third down.
Got a timeout, Fairview, with 31 seconds to go. We'll take a break as well. Our score, Anna 27, Fairview 20. We'll be back right after this.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
Fairview takes the timeout. 31 seconds remain here in the first half. And 3rd down and 18 is what the Rockets are facing. Football at the 47-yard line. Rockets hampered on the last 2 plays or with penalties.
Well, just watch.
Holding in a scrimmage.
They got Holzkamp on a screen pass that went for 67 yards. Let's see if they'll maybe go back to that.
Leininger to the left side, 2 receivers to the right side. Another penalty.
Wow.
I think it's going to be on the, possibly it was on the tight end, and I think it just, once he's set, he can't move. I think he moved.
Yeah. Wow. They're on a roll, 3 in a row.
3rd down and 23. Hillscamp on the draw.
Yeah.
Be a penalty.
That's going to be a hands to the face on Holzkamp. He got that hand there on the face mask, so I think we're going to go back on Anna.
So the Rockets collecting some penalty yardage here at the end of the first half. They're going to do it from the officials talking it over.
They're going to decline it.
They'll decline it. That'll make it a 4th down as flags are picked up.
I tell you, I mean, Fairview's got a shot here. I mean,
with the arm?
With the arm, yeah. I mean, 24 seconds is nothing to them.
4th and 17.
Oh.
They got 20.
Looks like
clock has stopped at 24 seconds on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. And I would imagine Anna will take a timeout. That they do. And we'll take a break as well. Our score, Anna 27, Fairview 20. We'll be back right after this.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
4th down and 17. The Rockets, plagued by some penalties here at the end of the first half, will have to make a decision here. Looks like they'll probably punt it away. Luthman will do those honors. He'll stand at the 35-yard line as Justin Murray, number 11, will snap it for the Rockets.
Nobody back for the Fairview Apaches.
Luthman, nice high kick. It's going to bound inside
that's a nice
the 10.
punt.
It's a good punt. Luthman, excellent punter.
Down to the 1 yard
Wow.
Anna didn't even have to touch that ball as it stopped.
Football goes. That's a 40, 49, 51-yard punt.
Yeah.
That works every time. 13 seconds, and this should be the final play of the first half of football, possibly.
Possibly, yeah, exactly.
13 seconds in the Fairview offense. Could be 3 pass plays.
Well, the way Fairview's been throwing the ball downfield, I mean, they've done a nice job finding that one-on-one with Anna and throwing the ball downfield.
In his own end zone, Cade Poulter, he'll just rush it out to about the 5, and that should do it for the first half of play. Clock ticks down, and our halftime score, the Anna Rockets 27, Fairview Apaches 20. We'll be back right after this.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
At CAPT, we use Hometown Opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
Second half of football here at Harmon Field in Wapakoneta in the Region 6 semifinals. Anna and Fairview doing battle. We've got a good one so far. Let's take a look at the statistics here for the first half of play between these two teams.
Well, you look at what stands out right now. For Fairview, the passing yards stand out. They have 211 passing yards. And then for Anna, you turn it around, they got 208 yards rushing. So it's 27-20 for that reason, because both teams have really gone with their strengths, which Anna's strength is their rushing, and then Fairview's strength is their passing game. So it will be interesting to see the second half how it turns out.
Fairview will kick it off, and tonight's winner of tonight's game between Fairview and Anna here in the Region 23 regional semifinals will play the winner of the Liberty Center and Archbold game. Again, two more teams that are 10-1 on the season. Tonight, those two teams are playing at Napoleon High School, and as we speak here at halftime, those teams are knotted up at 21 all. So lots of good football in Region 23 being played here tonight. And our first half was Fairview jumps out to that quick 14-0 lead. Rockets in a unfamiliar territory, and they bounce back and have the lead by 7 here at halftime.
No, I credit the Anna's coaches with the adjustments they made on defense. I mean, they allowed a lot of long passes, like 20-yard pass plays, and you know, after those first two pass plays, passing drives that they scored on, Anna kind of tightened up the defense.
Onside kick by Fairview catches the Rockets, I guess, a little bit off guard, as they're going to have to make sure the ball went the appropriate distance, and there's a penalty, and now they're going to sort through it all.
They just gave Anna a sideline warning there.
And the penalty is going to go against the Rockets, and it looks like coach on the field possibly. So the Rockets, they got a great string of penalties going here. They ended the first half with 3 or 4, and now 1 to start the second half. So the onside kick works. And
well, I don't think it was a penalty. I think it was just a warning. They do give them a sideline warning, but it will be a 5-yard penalty afterwards. So that's where Fairview recovered the onside kick.
Football at the 41. Boulder going deep. It's going to be incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, he was got a lot of pressure from Anna's defensive front four, and he had to get it away from there. He was going down.
That's a gutsy call to start the second half off by Fairview.
Well, I mean, what do you got to lose? I mean, right now it's one and done. I mean, if you're down 7 right now, and you got to pull out all the stops.
I love it.
Oh,
it's great.
You're right.
Let's see what the Apaches do. Polder, 2, 3 receivers, right side 2, left side. He looks left. He's got some pressure. Luthman will be brought down, and who else in on the?
You know who it is.
Oh, baby, Malachi. Malachi Minnick in on the stop. Him and Luthman wrap their arms around the Fairview quarterback, Cade Poulter.
Nah, we'll give Luthman the sack. I mean,
we got a share, don't we?
Minnick's already have 3 tonight.
That's a half, isn't that how they do it these days?
Yeah.
3rd down and 17, football at the 48-yard line of the Anna Rockets. Black and gold of Fairview with the football. Second half of football, regional semifinal action from Harmon Field and Wapak. Polder down the middle, intercepted. Hillsman at the 28. He has the football. He'll move it up towards the 35-yard line. Riley Hillsman shows he can play some defense as he picks that pass off from Polder, and the Rockets will have the football up to 35.
Yeah, it was nice. He just sat back there, and he kind of read Colder's eyes there, and guess what? He made a nice jump on it and made the interception.
So now let's see if the Rockets can capitalize on the turnover. Fairview actually pretty flawless through the first half. There wasn't any turnovers by the Apaches. 10:57 to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Hillsman dives forward to about the 42-yard line. Hillscamp with the pickup of about 2 yards. That'll make it 2nd down, and I'll call it 8 yards.
Yeah.
Football at the 38. 2 receivers to the short side. Leininger to the far side, but it's going to be, wow, Hillscamp diving forward almost to the 1st-yard line. Boy, is there some hitting going on.
Well,
and an offensive line.
But I'll tell you what, Hillscamp with the stiff arm, he had a couple stiff arms there and put some people down. And
3rd down and short.
He gets that extra burst. It's just, wow.
Hillscamp and Minnick in the backfield. The big guy, Minnick, will get the call to try and get the 1st down.
Well, they're going to spot him.
Minnick's not going to get it unless the spot could.
The spot's going to be close. The spot's going to be close, and I think they're going to get it on the spot.
Oh, yes, the spot is almost to the 45, so it's going to be close. They're going to bring the chains out to measure this one. We'll keep it right here so we can take a look at it.
I think Fairview's fans is going to ask for an instant replay again.
They've done that a couple times here tonight, haven't they?
We can hear it outside the box here.
There's the stretch of the chains.
They're going to give it to them.
1st down. Rockets make it by inches.
Wow.
So it's 1st and 10, football at the 45. Minnick at 220 pounds, churning away on that one.
That's a big 1st down for Anna on that onside kick.
Rockets into the offense. Hillscamp in the backfield. He'll move to Bixler's left. He'll get the Bixler will keep it. 1st down and more. He cuts at the 40. He'll move to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line of the Apaches.
Man, he is just so quick hitting that hole.
You get a nice fake like that on defense, you got to freeze.
Oh. He takes off right up the middle behind that big front line of his, and he's really just
1st and 10. Football to 35. Rockets on the move with clock approaching 9 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Bixler again with it left side. Call it 4-yard pickup, 2nd down and 6.
Just between him and Holzkamp, I'm pretty impressed with this tandem running the ball.
They have so many yards rushing, over 1,000 during the regular season, both of them. Holzkamp well on the plus side of 1,500 after the 239 or so that he had last week, and what he's had tonight. There he goes. He'll go to the right side. He's headed for the end zone, dives forward. Going to be just short.
Tripped up by his probably by his tight end there.
One of the Fairview players put a hand on him at the 5, and that's really what probably stopped him from getting in the end zone. 1st and goal, Rockets. Holzkamp, end zone, touchdown, 8:10 to go. And the Rockets go up by 13 with 8:09 on the clock.
Boy, it's just the rushing attack for Anna has been really impressive tonight. I mean, there's no answer. Fairview has not found an answer to stopping that.
Bixler will hold for the extra point as Ambos will try and kick it through. Good snap. Rush is there. Kick is up, though, and it is no good as it goes wide right. So with 8:09 left in the 3rd quarter, our score, Anna 33, Fairview 20. We'll be back right after this.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Will Luthman will kick it off as they place the football at the 40-yard line. 8:09 to go, as we said, and Fairview will receive. Rockets ground game just very impressive here to start the second half. Impressive all over the place, too.
Like I've said, Fairview has not found an answer to stop that rushing attack.
Good reason why there was an onside kick to start it. The second half as the kick of Luthman goes into the end zone. And that means it'll be 1st and 10 for Fairview. And the Apaches will light it up, I'm sure, now.
Dave, I just like it when you turn into Confucius here. I mean, you come up with some good ones.
Well, what was well, I guess I'm amazed. I don't even remember it. Poulter. He'll go straight back. Over the middle, almost intercepted as number 29, Isaac Egbert, a junior, almost had an interception that time for the Rockets.
Well, Egbert, he's had a nice year on defense this year. He's leading tackler on the Interrocket team.
Yeah, Egbert, and he's a junior.
Yeah.
Not a lot of juniors on the Rockets. We're talking about that. Definitely a senior-dominated team. Poulter. Short pass is good. 1st down for Fairview. Goes across the 30 as Lucas makes the catch. One of those 4 or 5 receivers with a lot of yards for the Apaches. Pretty obvious after you see him play for a few minutes. They spread it around.
Yep, they do. It's pretty much balanced between the receivers. I mean, it's pretty impressive.
Poulter, he'll go straight back. Frank, incomplete. One-on-one. Nolan Emerson, number 1, and number 1, Caleb Frank, the receiver, passed just a little bit high for Frank. That'll make it 2nd down and 10.
Just doesn't feel like there's a rhythm for Fairview offensively right now.
Not like there was earlier.
Exactly. I mean, something feels off right now, and we'll see if Fairview can put it together. I mean, they're still in this game with that passing attack.
Yeah, there's plenty of football time left. 7:33 to go in this quarter.
4 wide receivers on the far side.
Polder. He's going to run it, but he's not going anywhere as Will Luthman, number 69, is one player in on the stop.
Anna sniffed that out pretty good. I mean,
that Minnick again also? Yeah.
Yeah. But
tell you what, those 3 defensive linemen aren't too bad either for the Rockets.
After those first 2 series, they've really have come after Calder, and they've done a nice job.
And coverage has been a lot better too, as Polder goes straight back, and he's in trouble as the pressure is on him. That gets Luthman.
Oh, Luthman.
Big old Will Luthman with the tackle.
That's his second of the half.
6'2", 255 pounds, says hello to Cade Poulter, and it's going to be 4th down and long.
Yeah, he lost
down and 21,
10
maybe
on
23.
That one. Yeah, he lost 10 on
23 on the board. Clock is counting though after the sack. Frank will stand at the 2-yard line to kick it.
Oh.
Not the best snap, and it's a low line drive kick. It hits at the Fairview 40, and it's going to roll dead at the Fairview 47. So the Rockets will have some great field position on this next drive.
And just nothing going right now for the Fairview Apaches. I mean, they've punted the ball pretty well so far coming in, and that's first bad punt they've had. And it gives Anna some good field position to maybe put this game away.
Big possession. 33-20 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. 6:04 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Bixler calling the signals. Hillscamp, left side.
Man.
He's at the 30. Finally brought down as he moves to the 28-yard line. They're going to spot it at the 29, but Hillscamp's speed once he finds that hole is pretty incredible.
Wow. I'm speechless right now.
That's football speed. You got to see that hole and you find it and off you go.
I wish I had that football speed when I was little.
So do a lot of people. In motion. It's going to come this way. Hillscamp at the 20, 15. He'll move to the 10. He's hit hard at the 10, but he'll move forward to, he'll mark it at the 7-yard line. Maybe 8-yard line.
That would be about 22 yards on that game.
22-yard pickup. Justin Murray will be in tight to the right side. They go to the left side. Hillscamp trying to turn the corner. He'll cut up and cuts inside to inside the 5, but you can't, if you look at that play, he made that on his quickness because Fairview had 3 players right on him.
Well, I'll tell you what, he put a stiff arm on number 50 there and kind of pushed him out of the way and got him a few more extra yards there.
Makes it 2nd down and 2 yards. And Hillscamp has played 4 years really for the Rockets. Lots of experience, and what a senior year he's having. Straight across, untouched for the end zone.
Wow.
39-20, and just Fairview defense just kind of befuddled a little bit as Hillscamp finds the end zone on the 3-yard run, and it's a big lead now for the Rockets as now it's down to trying to get the extra point correct for Anna. Good snap. Kick is up. This one's good.
Attaboy.
Middle of the uprights at our score. Anna 40. Fairview 20. We'll be back right after this.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiederman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
Big play, big drive. Anna Rockets getting some distance here, AJ.
Well, Holzkamp's proven why he's the player of the year in the MAC. It's just I'm so impressed. But I mean, to play like he has in that league, which I consider that the best league in the state of Ohio, is impressive.
Kick is away, and the return by Lucas will give Fairview the football right about the 20-yard line. So Fairview, and it's like I said earlier, it's almost hard to believe it was 14-0 Fairview. They had a great opening drive, marched right down the field in less than a minute and scored, then held Anna, created a turnover, got the football back, and jumped into a 14-0 lead. Polder. Pass is incomplete. Timbrook.
Go ahead.
Timbrook had his hands on it, but drops it, and it's 2nd down and 10.
Well, you're seeing a lot of things now that you didn't see in those first 2 drives. There's a lot of drop balls. I mean, Fairview was catching everything when it was downfield, short yardage, you name it. Right now, it's going right through their hands. I don't know. It's tough to see because I think Fairview's a very nice team. They got a nice passing attack and
beat the #1 seed in the region in LCC last week. And there's a good defensive play this time by number 12, Jeffrey Richards. Loss of a couple yards. 3rd down and 12. And Fairview looking for a big play as Hagerman comes in for the Apaches.
And they need a big play. Right now, in this quarter, they've got negative 9 yards total offense.
Well, and you talk about the pressure on the quarterback. You'd say, well, let's get it down the middle because he's a great arm and has great success down the middle. But Rockets have been able to put some pressure on him. There it is, down the middle. Let's see.
Nice defensive
Tipped
play.
away by Richards. Had 3 receivers on Riley Lucas.
Now, once again, I refer it to basketball. He denied the pass by using that hand and knocked it away.
You think maybe the Rockets did a little adjusting on that from the early moments? That play right there, there was 3 guys on it.
Yep. It's great adjustments by Anna after those first 2. Their coaches have done a great job.
20-point lead for the Rockets. Caleb Frank will boot it away. Kick is going to bounce at the 47, and it's going to go dead right at the 48, 49-yard line, make it the 49. So once again, the Rockets living on the Fairfield side of the field right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's, like you said, with the pressure that Anna's bringing, and, I mean, the defense, the switch up, I don't know if they've switched from a cover 2 to a nickel. I can't tell right now, but I'll tell you what, the adjustments Anna's made has just been tremendous.
They'll mark it at the 48-yard line. Rockets, sure they'll keep it on the ground. No reason to put it in the air right now.
Well, yeah.
How'd you like to have the quarterback and the running back as guards on your basketball team? Huh?
As a basketball coach, I'll throw my hat in the ring on that.
Could you use some better quickness?
Oh, you got my head spinning right now. The things I could do with those guys.
I figured you might like that. Hillscamp, left side. He cuts forward. He'll get to the 46-yard line. Somehow he gets a couple of yards out of that. Second down and 8. Leininger and Emerson will be to the left side. Justin Murray lines up to the right side. Hillscamp straight ahead to the 35 of Fairview. Steps to the 34, so first down.
Just the whole the offensive lines just make it. It just makes it so easy for Hillscamp just to go up the middle.
There's some all-league offensive linemen on that team. Boy, that offensive line should be proud of themselves tonight. Bixler. Rockets working the play clock just a little bit. Hillscamp in the backfield. He's sitting at the 41. Gets the call. He'll go left. He's at the 10, trying to find the corner of the end zone, and he does. 34-yard touchdown run by Riley Hillscamp. What a beautiful run.
Well, just once again, that hole right up the middle was nice and big that he just sprinted right through it, and all of a sudden you see the cutback, and nobody's going to catch him on that cutback.
Beautiful run, and Ambos will come on to try the extra point. Zach Ambos, sophomore kicker. Bixler the hold, the kick is up, and it's good. Our score, Anna 47, Fairview 20. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Big lead for the Anna Rockets. The numbers for Riley Hillscamp pretty impressive here in tonight's game against Fairview.
Well, he's matching last week's, I will say that.
What, 291 last week? 32 carries?
291 on 32 carries. He's got 27 for 246 right now.
Oh my. Those are some serious rushing numbers. Will Luthman will kick it. Strong kick, fielded at the 1-yard line. Ooh, Ripke.
Yeah.
Or rather make it Riley Lucas with the return back all the way to the 45.
Yeah, there's going to be a unnecessary roughness. He took a shot from behind.
.142 to go.
Yeah, that was a shot on the. I mean, and that number 79 made the block, and he's a big boy, and yeah.
So we'll take a break with 1:42 to go. Our score, Anna 47, Fairview 20. We'll be back right after this.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
1:42 to go here in the third quarter as it's a 47-20 as we'll take another look at the play as Malachi Minnick will head for the sidelines. And
he's had a nice game too.
He's had a great game. So there you saw the play. So 27-point lead for the Rockets, and Fairview's nice return to the 45 is going to go all the way back to the 5-yard line.
So they will start this possession from the 5.
Well, they haven't had good field position this half, and it just got worse.
Have to deal from their own 5 as Poulter deals from his own end zone. Over to the right side, it's incomplete. That'll make it 2nd down and 10.
One thing I'm surprised is they haven't, this half, taken a shot downfield like they did in the first half. I thought they got a lot of movement going downfield, but they're doing a lot of out routes to where Anna's been really sitting on it, and they haven't really taken a chance downfield.
Poulter stands on the goal line. There's the short pass to Frank. He'll step out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Should be football. They need to get to what, the 15-yard line?
Yeah, they haven't had a first down this half yet.
That says something about the Anna defense. Poulter straight back. Tipped away, but
yeah,
there'll be a penalty on the Rockets that time, I do believe.
If you didn't have the hand on the back, I think they would have gotten away with good defensive play, but with the hand on the back, you're going to get it every time.
So the football moves forward, and it's a first down for Fairview. Football goes out to the 27-yard line as they try to muster together some offense to end here in the third quarter as they're looking at a 27-point difference. They'll send 3 receivers to the right side, 2 to the short side. Cade Poulter looks right, pressure's there.
Number 55.
Number 55 for the Rockets, Evan Peppelman in on the stop. 6'2", 190-pound defensive lineman.
Well, he shared that lead on the team lead with 4 sacks during the seasons with Minnick. So, I mean, that defensive line's doing a nice job. Well, we got 7 sacks for him tonight, I think. I think it's about close to that.
7 sacks.
Yeah.
Poulter with the football. He goes to the right side. Headed for Riley Lucas, but it's incomplete. Third down and 18.
That's about the first time they've gone downfield this half, so let's see if that will open it up a little bit for Fairview.
.41 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Play clock at 18 seconds. Need 18 for the first down. Rockets are going to shift as Ben Kovacs goes to the left side.
Wow.
In trouble. And yet another sack, this time number 29, Isaac Egbert, the linebacker, in and makes the makes the tackle, and Fairview will be forced to kick the football away.
Little bit of delay blitz there by Egbert, and he had clear space to get Coulter there and didn't have much time to get it off.
Caleb Frank will kick from the Anna end zone. His team down by 27, looking at 4th and 24. That's going to end our third quarter of play. Our score, Anna 47, Fairview 20. We'll be back right after this.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos system takes the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Fourth quarter of football is upon us. The Rockets will soon gain possession of the football as Fairview will be forced to kick it deep in their own territory. Their football at the 13. They're looking at a 4th down and 24, and with a 27-point lead, and the Rockets about to get the football, the running clock suddenly could become a factor.
Now, right now, Anna's showing what kind of team they are. They're a good team. I mean, defensively, they've done a nice job adjusting, and then what can you say about the rushing attack by the Anna Rockets? I mean, it's one of the best I've seen in a long time.
Caleb Frank will stand in the end zone as he kicks it away, and there's no one back for the Rockets. They boom it.
I tell you, that's going to be a nice punt.
It's going to go down to the 27 or 8 yard line. He kicked it from the 13.
Well, there we go. I got to pull out my calculator.
23 and 33, 56.
Man, you did better than I did. I guess that tells you why I wasn't very good at math
I could be
in
10
school.
yards off, too. 56-yarder. So football's at the 27 or 28 yard line. Anna's going to have it. I'm surprised he didn't have somebody back. But
yeah, I guess they want to pad their stats maybe. Get some more rushing yards built up.
Here we go. Hillscamp. He's across the 30, dancing towards the 35, and boy, 8-9 yards. When you do that on the first play, almost every time rushing it, amazing consistency by the Rockets here. From about midway point of the first quarter.
I mean, we're used to seeing Evan Keck on this field pound it and drive and everything, and he's doing the same thing as Evan Keck, and I think Evan Keck's got at least 70 pounds on him. He's running it very well. He's shifty. I mean, he keeps those legs running, and he gets those extra yardage.
And he has the first down. It was a 10-yard pickup. Hillscamp one more time. He going right side. He's at the 45, and another nice gain by Hillscamp.
That's going to be another first down. No, maybe not.
Boy, looking at that,
it does look close.
Kind of hard to believe they're not going to take a look at that. But it's second down and short. Football at the 47. And they need to get to about the 48. So Hillscamp, he's going right side, still on his feet, into Fairview territory. He's at the 35. He'll move to the 30 before he's pushed out of bounds.
Wow, it just amazes me. I mean, you see a lot of this shiftiness on Saturday and Sunday. I mean, the way he's running the ball is just amazing to me.
Well, it's a playoff football effort, too. There's a certain thing in an individual running back and an individual and into a team where you get into the playoffs, you're into the second round, headed for the third, and suddenly on a cold, windy night where it's 25, 30 degrees or so, and they find this stuff inside them, and performance is incredible. Offensive line and everything just clicking as Hillscamp pushes it forward. And is he'll pick up a yard or so.
Oh, Fairview.
It happens.
Fairview is they got about 1 yard on that, but before that, Riley Holzkamp, they pulled him. He's got 290 yards rushing for the game. There he goes again.
Nice cut, still on his feet, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Riley Hillscamp, 27-yard run for the senior running back from Anna. And it's 53-20, and the offensive onslaught continues for the Rockets.
Now that puts them over 300 yards rushing for the game.
That's a 53-6 from the Rockets after the first 2 drives of the game.
Extra point, Ambos will try to kick it through. 9:27 to go. Good snap, kick up. It is good. Our score, Anna 54, Fairview 20. We'll be back right after this.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
9:27 to play. Anna with the big lead, 54-20. And Will Luthman will kick it off with a 34-point lead. And Luthman ready. Just some amazing numbers for Hillscamp tonight, isn't it, AJ?
Yeah, I mean, stat guy next to me, he's done a great job for me. He's got him down for 384 total offensive yards for 6 touchdowns.
My goodness. Out of bounds, Fairview will go. And Fairview will have the football 1st and 10.
Yeah, it looks like Minnick, yeah.
Goes down. And with 9:04 to go, we'll take a break in the action. Anna 54, Fairview 20. We'll be back right after this.
In the Grand Lake Health System, great health care is about creating a personalized experience. We're here for you at every stage of your life, to care for you with compassion and courtesy, to support you with an honest approach that values communication and actively seeks your collaboration, to treat you in a safe, welcoming environment where quality and service always come first, to create truly grand experiences. For more, visit grandlakehealth.org/grandexperience.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpaug, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
9:04 to play in this one. Fairview will have the football, and this time the clock's going to start to run.
Well, you can safe to say Anna's going to advance, but the two teams are looking to face Anna as either Liberty Center and Archibald. And just looking at the score, Archibald has taken a lead 31-24. And key thing, Archibald's the one that defeated Coldwater in the first round, so there's a little connection there.
Poulter will roll to his left, tosses it upfield, and almost intercepted.
Yeah, they're just so out of sync right now. They don't look like the same team that came out in the first two drives.
That'll make it 2nd down and 10. Rockets almost had the interception that time. Three receivers to the left side as Poulter will get the football. He'll look that way, throwing long.
Wow,
and
nice catch. Incomplete, they're out of bounds.
Out of bounds, unfortunately, for Fairview.
But that's only the second time this half they've gone down the field like that. Like I said, first half, they did a nice job going down the field and kind of put Anna on their heels. But right now, Anna's in full control.
Makes it 3rd down and 10. Football resting at the 17. Definitely a reversal from early in this one. Rockets using that powerful rushing game behind Riley Hillscamp to take the big lead. Poulter under pressure. He's going to run it. He'll get to near the 30-yard line. He'll have the first down and a couple of yards, but we got a penalty marker, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to be holding on Fairview.
So a holding call goes against Fairview. Going to push it back even further.
Yeah, this has been pretty much the field position they've had this second half.
Third down and 21 yards to go for the first down. Poulter will be thrown out of deep in his own territory. He's in the end zone. He'll toss it upfield for Lucas. It's incomplete.
I thought they got away with that.
Kovacs on the defense for the Rockets.
Yeah, I think they got away with it, but I'll tell you, that Coulter's got a nice arm. He puts it right there.
Fine quarterback as you look at coming into tonight's game. Completed 222 passes out of 325 for 32 touchdowns.
Yeah.
68% completion, almost 2,800 yards. Those are some great numbers.
Yeah, they are.
Low line drive kick. It hits in Fairview territory. It's going to roll to about the 46. It'll be
about a 40-yard punt.
1st and 10 for the Rockets. Football at the 46. Poulter's quarterback rating 119%.
That's impressive. That's a heck of a season.
Yeah, that efficiency rating, excellent. Rockets last week, as I look at the numbers from last week, 66 plays, 603 yards total offense. Got to be very close to the similar numbers here tonight.
And they had 438 in rushing, so.
Isn't that 438 yards rushing in a playoff game? New quarterback in the lineup for the Rockets. That's Brandon Axe, number 19. Davies with the handoff, and he'll go across the 30-yard line.
Down right at the 30. These are the guys you're going to see.
Davies, I'll tell you, he's a nice running back too. He's done a nice job coming in and giving Holzkamp some spells. He's run the ball pretty nicely.
Rockets have a whole new lineup for the most part in the game tonight, or on this series. Davies played, I believe he played a couple series earlier with the first team unit to give Hillscamp a break. Axe will hand it off to Davies. He'll go forward to about the 26-yard line. That'll make it second down at about 5 for the first down.
Boy, I'll tell you, their backs, I mean, including Bixler, I mean, they're very shifty. I mean, Davies went in there and he was kind of shifting around and got 5 yards.
3 minutes, 38 seconds to go in this one as the clock counts down. Brandon Axe, number 19, a 5'8", 140-pound sophomore. Davies, he'll get to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, you got
be close to the first down.
Third down, 2.
They'll call it third down and 2, football to 22 as we go under 3 minutes to play on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Rockets look to the sideline. Davies in the backfield. Axe, the quarterback. He'll hand it off to Davies. He has the first down. Still on his feet, pushing forward to the 15-yard line. They'll mark it there. Nice pickup, and it's a first down for the Rockets as they continue, and the clock continues to wind down.
There's no quit to these running backs. They keep those legs going and they keep driving.
Regional semifinal action. Harmon Field and Wapakoneta. The Rockets bounce back after falling behind 14-0 early in the first quarter against Fairview. Now lead 54-20.
I think he took a knee. Did he take a knee? Yeah, he did.
Took a knee.
Took a knee. Axe just took a knee.
Okay.
That's different.
So the clock is just going to roll down. Have to take another one. Play clock is at 20 seconds, and we've got 1:28 to go.
To our website for our annual funding campaign. So far,
Brandon Axe will take the knee as we're about ready to go under a minute. So,
well, what can you say? I mean, Anna, I'll tell you what, if I were somebody watching this game, I'd like to follow this team through the playoff trail because they're a nice team. I mean, they got the running backs, they got the defense to take care of it. I could see Anna going very far in the playoffs.
Say they're about to reach the third round, the regional finals of Region 23, and 30-plus seconds as it just counts down. Just a tremendous offensive performance by the Rockets, especially on the ground. The numbers will bear it out here as we tally them up in just a moment. And the Fairview team heads down the midfield, and they'll congratulate each other. And this game is over for all intents and purposes. Anna 54, Fairview 20. We'll be back with our recap right after this.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gerstner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Quite a comeback here at Harmon Field by the Anna Rockets. Found themselves trailing early on 14-0 to Fairview, but they quickly righted that wrong, didn't they, AJ?
Yeah, I mean, they made the perfect adjustments on defense to where they really contained Golder. And, of course, once Holzkamp got started, he never let up. I mean, he had a heck of a game.
Let's take a look at those numbers for tonight's contest here in the playoffs, and definitely some impressive rushing numbers by the Rockets.
Yeah, I mean, they continued their trend here in the playoffs on running the ball, and they ran for 364 tonight for a total of total yards were 454. The thing that stands out for Fairview is their passing attack. They passed for 228, which it's a positive because Anna's only given up 102 all year. That was their average coming in, 102 yards passing. So that is a positive, but I mean, it's just too much Riley Holzkamp, which 317 total yards offense and 6 touchdowns. You can't overcome that.
Great performance by the Anna Rockets. They will move on to the Regional 23 finals, and they will be meeting Archbold, a 31-30 winner over Liberty Center in an exciting contest played at Napoleon High School, which finished just about the same time as this one. So Anna will meet Archbold, and the site, of course, I believe that's still yet to be determined. You can speculate a lot of different places, but Anna and Archbold will meet in the regional finals as the Rockets try to move on and try to move to the state semifinals. I'd like to thank, we also have our player of the game tonight, and I think without a doubt, there's really not too much doubt on my mind who the player of the game, and he's been the star all year, and that's Riley Holzkamp with his performance and his numbers were tremendous. Player of the game brought to you by NKTelco. And I don't know, any more to add on Holzkamp's performance?
I'll tell you what, he's one of the best backs I've seen in a long time, and I'm excited to see what Anna does in the playoffs, and I hope continued success for Anna.
I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game. Grand Lake Health's presentation of high school athletics on NKTelco Sports is being brought to you by American Trim, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Ply Gem, Precision Strip, Schwiedemann Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Fowler's TV, Cy Schwiedemann, Wilson Health, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, SecureCom, Cargill, The Spot, St. Henry Bank, St. Mary's Foundry, Wagner's IGA, and Wayne Trail bring you tonight's game. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are also pleased to bring you replays of high school football on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Friday, November 15th at 11 p.m., Sunday, November 17th at 12 p.m., and you can also watch the games on demand on the NKTelco Sports Facebook page and at nktelco.com after the teams have completed their tournament run. I'd like to thank our team tonight here for NKTelco Sports. Our director tonight, Patrick Toller, assistant Bryce Hamrick. On the cameras, Mark Fissel, Jim Miller, and Taylor Wisman. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me tonight, AJ Lisi. Hope you enjoyed it. Anna goes to 11-1 on the season. They move on to the regional finals. Our score from Harmon Field in Wapakoneta, Anna 54, Fairview 20.